Good morning, everybody. It's about 7:45 on this Thursday. And have you ever asked yourself this question? Because I've talked about this a couple weeks ago on an on-camera video. But have you ever asked yourself this question? You know, the question being, why doesn't my Windows or Mac inform me sometimes of when they're gonna do an update? Yeah. Like I said, I talked about this a couple weeks ago, I think. I'm pretty sure I did. And if not, I'll just go look at my search around my YouTube, you'll see it. Hopefully, if it's there. But have you ever asked yourself, why doesn't, the new Windows 7, Windows 8, whatever the new versions of Mac and all of them are, have you ever asked yourself the question, why they don't ever let you know when they're going to do an update? I mean, you literally have to go to that little corner, what I'm looking at right now, right-hand corner of your, bottom right-hand corner of your computer, where all your icons are. Click on that little triangle to see whether or not you have the Windows logo with the little Saturn ring, if you will. Or you have to look down and possibly see a little shield with an exclamation point. Like I'm looking at a triangle shield with an exclamation point on mine. But still, you notice that when you notice that, you got an update coming. So eventually, either after you turn off your computer or by itself, it will update your computer. And I'm not saying that updating your computer is not a bad thing. I just wish they would let you know when they're doing it. I mean, here's the thing. Me and my mom both use the Rec Room computer. And I use this computer sometimes, especially if I have to do a lot of audio videos today, because she's going to have to use the computer when she gets home. But still, have you ever asked yourself why all of a sudden your computer acts up at times, and you're thinking, well, wait a minute, I got my whatever antivirus program installed, and it's helping out. So there shouldn't be anything wrong there. And yet, you always wonder why it acts up. And let's say your flash drive, your flash players, it's updated and all that. Because we know YouTube uses that flash player and other places too. But still, you ask yourself, okay, YouTube's uploaded. The flash player, everything's updated. But still it acts up. And you wonder why. And you're wondering why it's slowing down, why it's acting up. And then only after like maybe a few minutes it goes back to normal. Maybe 5 minutes or so at the most. It goes back to normal and you're wondering what's going on. Well, from what I have learned, anytime my computer starts acting up that way, even though everything's updated and I have an antivirus program, I always check my bottom right-hand corner on that. I always check the bottom right-hand corner on our Rec Room computer. And if I notice that little Windows logo and with the Saturn ring, or if I go to the bottom left-hand corner where the start button is, or the start where start is, click on that, and I see a little shield with the exclamation point next to the shutdown button, then that tells me that what was going on with the computer, the reason it was acting up, was because it was setting itself up for updates. It was basically being sent updates to install on the computer. The one thing about my XP, because mine's an XP. It's a Dell computer, but it's an XP. The one thing with mine, if you will, is at least it lets me know. That little shield will appear, and it will let me know updates are bound. it will let me know. It doesn't act up as much as, let's say, Windows 7, and I don't know much about Windows 8 yet because we haven't installed that one yet, but still, it doesn't act up in that manner. It lets me know. The only difference, though, well, it's sort of a difference, is it will shut down itself and shut down and restart itself when you, the user, have not shut down the computer or restarted it, so the updates can commence, can happen. So, in the long run, you're basically, so in the long run, the XP does the shutting down for you if you don't do it. The advantage I'll give 7 and maybe 8 is the fact that they give you as long as you need almost before they do it. Because they'll still shut it down themselves, but they'll give you a lot longer. So that's good. But again, have you ever wondered why your computer acts up? Have you ever wondered and asked yourself why the people at Windows or why the people at Mac or wherever, depending on what version you have, don't come out with an acknowledgement and say, in the bottom right-hand corner or something, or kind of give you some kind of notification, like I say in the bottom right-hand corner, and saying at such and such time during these at this time during this day and then the next day or so we're going to be setting up for updates. Don't you think that'd be more respectful, more appreciative? Because that way you can at least understand why your computer's acting up. I'm just saying. But anyway, I thought I'd bring that to you guys' attention. But let me know what you guys think. I mean, have you dealt with this yourselves? Let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you later.